once again.
Hey there guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to the Netrock server. I hope everyone is doing okay today, as per usual. Today we are down in my strip mine for no real reason at the moment. I actually just came down here to check, see if I'd left any supplies down here, but it doesn't look like I had, or anything. By supplies I mean like any ores or anything. It doesn't look like I have though, just junk and stuff. So that's not to worry. And oh, it's turning to night time. That's a pain because I need to skip it ahead to daytime because the stuff I want to do is over at the villager breeder. I'm sure we'll be fine. So, what have I been up to since the last episode? We're going to try and keep this nice and brief. I've been doing a bit of work over at the villager trading post here. And the chickens are beginning to hatch as well, which is cool. I've been trying to build up my chicken supply again because I'm running out. I had to do a bit of a cull on the chickens, you see, for the simple reason that one of my newfangled villagers had a bit of a craving for raw chicken. So I, of course, naturally helped him out. Here's some stuff. Right, okay. I was going to say, I knew I had some things lying around. I need to take this back with me. So, this is all stuff here that's important. In fact, I think that goes over there as well. So, the stuff on the right-hand side of my inventory is all stuff that I've traded with the guys who are over here. So everything right of the ender pearl and the stake here, this is all stuff I've traded, and this is all stuff that I am going to trade, because the advantage is we have this guy on the end here who is pretty much the perfect villager, for the simple reason that this is his last trade. It's a wheat trade, and it's a pretty good wheat trade at that. So we can get those, and we can just keep on going. Oh, that's finished. Okay, not to worry. Hi guys. So he's going to reload now, and we can just scroll back through again. And as you will see, he's still trading up the wheat, which is pretty ideal for us, really. Because now we can just build up our emerald supply until he don't want no more, which is now. He's going to do his magical swirly thing. Oh my goodness. And then we can continue onwards. Let's just do some more. And now I've run out of wheat. But it's still there. Now he has got one more trade that he needs to unlock. And unfortunately, that particular trade is the worst possible trade, which is the gold ingots for emeralds. So that's a problem. But for the meantime, he's had that wheat trade for quite some time and hasn't changed. So for now, I think we'll be okay. Oh my god, there's a witch. That's how everything went wrong last time. So that's that guy that we're dealt with now. We haven't got anything more for him. This guy here, we can buy glowstone and redstone off. That breastplate there, I've enchanted myself after purchasing one from a blacksmith. I believe it was this fellow here. No, this one. Oh no, I think I got rid of him because his next trade was the iron one, which we wanted until last. But anyway, that was that, and I also enchanted the one I was wearing because it didn't have an enchantment on it and needed repairing. And this sword here, as you can see, I've got there, and the Eye of Ender, the bottles, and I also redid my pick as well, which is now there. Yes, you're going to make this difficult. It's not what I'm after. Do you want to come nearer? You're not going to, are you? Go home, stupid creature. Oh, no, that's how bad things happened last time. I left the door open. Hi, guys. This fellow here, I bought the steak off of and all of that, and now we've got some raw beef, which is fine. I've got some of that at home. And these guys I've not really interacted with all that much. So we'll see what to do. But the important thing is we're kind of getting back on track with trading, which is okay. Because ideally I would like a perfect villager of each of these types before we upgrade to 1.8, when the villagers have a bit of a rewrite and a bit of a rethink about their stock and supply mechanisms. So that's everything that's been going on over here. We're going to run home now. I'm going to show you some of the other things I've acquired through trading with these guys, because obviously I've been doing quite a lot to try and get that wheat trade guy up and running. And then of course as well, I've been trading with other villagers, and then as and when they went rubbish I just dumped them, because we don't have need for rubbish villagers in this economy. Ah, good old Heinemann. So in here, oh, we do also need to erect a sign because Cluckinator died. Which is delightfully ironic, considering Cluckinator was supposed to be the indestructible one. So we need to put that up for him. Is it? No, it's this chest here. So everything along the top is stuff that I have traded with these guys to get various bits and bobs. These things here, these 8 things were given to me as payment because I gave Shelby some books, some enchanted books, and all of this stuff here is some stuff that I acquired from my strip mine. So we've been pretty damn busy, and I am going to now transfer everything. Actually, you know what, I'll do that at a later date. We've got an episode to be getting on with, so let's go and do that. I will see you all in the morning when it becomes safe. So I thought, just while I was putting away the last few bits... Oh, how do I work around my house again? Let's just go this way. While I'm putting away the last few bits, I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about what we're going to be doing today. And I would also show you what else I've done, because I've been a little bit busy down here in the house as well. I think that's pretty much everything that I've got to put away. Let's grab one of those for a moment. You'll see why. So yes, in the house I haven't done much more work on the hellhole down there yet, as you can see. What I have done is I've been through here and I have begun getting a sheep farm together. As you can see, I've only got white and black at the moment, but this is the general sort of pattern we're going for. I'm going to put some stair blocks above those gaps there, so that there's always some grass available ready to grow out and replace what the sheep eat. And this is just a basic layout for the moment. What I'm hoping to do is get some minecart stuff set up underneath, because a hopper minecart will pick up any of the wool that I shear, so that saves me having to get in and out of the pen. I can just shear them, and then a hopper minecart will pick up all the wool, and everything will be nice and dandy. We actually need to come down here for a moment. So today's episode it's a bit of an unfortunate one. You see, a little while ago, you might remember, I documented this on video. I left a delivery of seeds for Morgan under the impression that I would be compensated for my services. You know, that this was a partnership, and it takes two to tango. So I thought I would be compensated for generously donating some supplies to him. However, I haven't been compensated yet, and that makes me quite sad, actually. You know, here I am thinking me and him will have a fantastic business partnership, and alas, he seems to have backed out, which isn't good. I wouldn't have minded, but he didn't tell me. I don't even know if he has. I am going to offer one chance, and that is gonna be delivered through my checking of my post box at spawn. If he has left the payment in there, then there will be no further action. But if there is nothing in there, what are you doing here? If there is nothing down there, then we're going to have words. And my words shall be spoken through the language of seeds. Because why not? Basically, I haven't been paid for the amount of seeds that I have given him. And that ain't right. So we're going to go and give him more. We're going to go and give him all the seeds he could ever want. I know some of you might think, well, that sounds a bit counterproductive. You know, he didn't pay you for seeds and now you're just going to go and give him a ton? What's wrong with you? And well, yeah, you would be forgiven for thinking that was counterproductive. But it doesn't matter. You know, ever heard of the phrase, too much of a good thing? That's what we're going to give him. Too much of a good thing. The good thing being seeds. And too much being... How many stacks do we reckon? About 40? I don't know if we'll use all of these. I don't think we will. But you never know. In fact, I know so little about what I'm about to do. I'm going to bring another hoe. If we go through a diamond hoe doing this, then hey ho, achievement get, if you pardon the pun. How many uses have we got on these? Oh, it doesn't say yet. Okay, well, that'll be an interesting experiment for us to find out, I'm sure. So, have I got anything in here worthwhile? No. So, let us sleep through until the morning, because I think night is approaching. I think we've got enough time to make it to spawn, actually. So let's head over that way. Seeing as we've got to go that way anyway to check our post box, we may as well go and sleep there as well. I will see you over there. Bye-bye. So here we go. This will determine our next course of action. Well, that's looking pretty empty. Very empty indeed. Let's just check the entry and see if there's anything. Let's see. From your new partner. Yes, you see, he's we know that his own admission is that he is our partner and he has not making good on our partnership deal. I am sorry about this. I really am, but you leave me no alternative. So, oh my, I didn't realize we'd had the decorators in to paint the walls black. Let us head to Wismart HQ and make him rue the day that he backed out of our partnership. Now, where the hell does he live? Where are you? No, you're here somewhere. I think you're over here. Aha! Here you are, you sneaky devil. You haven't got a minecart here, have you? Then this will be the run of ages. I shall see you at Wismart HQ. Oh, here's his cart. Oh, and we're here. Okay, well, here we are. Aha! And then you have an ender chest right here as well. Smashing. Wonderful. Okay, we have some nice little signs here. That's cool. Now, let's do some recon work first. I want to teach him a lesson. I don't want to make him hate me. Oh, someone has been busy. Now, look at this. We need to check his supply situation. So let's do this. Personnel storage hut. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I just come in here. Now, what are we looking for here? He's got some podzol in here. That's not quite what we're after. Maybe, ooh, what's in the goodies chest? Ooh! Interesting. What am I after here? Right. Well, okay, not to worry. So, basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be planting seeds all over the damn place. Yes, we are. And I was basically just checking to see if he had any grass blocks, because, you know, I don't want to take up all of the grass he owns, you know, and just replace it with farmland. So, I think I've got to leave like at least one. What's this? Load of eggs here. Oh, this might have been his chicken farm, but all the chickens are dead. So let's check up there as well. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of all of his grass, you know. I want to leave him some. I think this is an ender pearl tower. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of all of it, so I'm just checking to see if he's got any knocking around anyway. Oh, ho, ho, ho. 3 bits. Right. Okay, well, we might have to rein it in just a little bit, so that, just so that, you know, he doesn't end up hating us. Oh. I don't like this. This is not a safe way of doing things. Whew. Okay, so as long as we leave a couple of grass blocks, which will then grow and replace the dirt once he takes up the seeds, then we'll be fine. I'm not sure whether we should fill in the farm or not. I don't think we shall. You know, we don't want to be helpful here. And the thing some of you may not know is that you can actually plant seeds on tilled land, but there doesn't have to be water nearby. The water just hydrates the land. If you can put the seeds in quick enough, then they will continue to grow without the presence of water. So I'll just show you like this. So normally if you leave it, then they will turn back to dirt. But if you get in quick enough... Oh, that's not how I wanted to do that at all. If you get in quick enough, I believe, then they should be fine. But these ones are holding out as well, so... Oh, there must be water nearby. Oh yeah, look, there's that. Derp. So how many uses has this got? Oh, look at that, 3,000 odd. We'll be fine. So we're going to do ourselves a whole heap of these. These are going to, of course, grow whilst we're in the area doing this. Just very, very slowly, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. This is just to get a point across, really, more than anything else. So I think I'm going to need to plant all these seeds and then sort of AFK here at Morgan's house for quite some time, just to make sure at least some of them have grown some of the way. Oh, yeah, look, there's some dirt down here just ready and waiting. Obviously, I don't want your resources. I'm just here to teach you a lesson. So let's just do all of this here. Now, the problem I have here is that my third-person camera account, my time-lapse account that I use, was Taylor's old Minecraft account that he didn't use. And now Taylor's gone back into playing Minecraft. So he's taken that account back, and that means I haven't got a third-person camera anymore, which is a shame, but I just need to get myself another, sort of buy myself another account, really, and then I'll be able to. But I haven't gotten around to doing that yet. I also haven't really got the funds to spend on it at the moment. But as soon as a bit more YouTube revenue swings my way, then I will be sure to get that back up and running, because I quite enjoyed the time lapses. They gave quite a nice little view of how things were going. It was a nice little perspective. So all I can do is just carry on recording from this perspective and then speed it up in editing, I suppose. I'm aware that that planting the seeds down here is probably a bit of a redundant move, you know. But because, you know, it's not part of his main base, I suppose. You know, it's somewhere that he probably won't be very often, but it's a nice little redstone generator he has here. Oh, look at this. There's another place. I just kind of want it, you know, the way that... Do you remember back on the old world I was pranked by Liam and he put cacti all over my house? And I was still finding them, like, for ages after he pranked me? That's kind of what I would be hoping for from this, you know, sort of... That he would just find some of them knocking around at a later date. See, look, there we are. They don't all stay tilled, but of course, if you can get the seeds in beforehand, then it's not a huge issue. And I don't think we'll go over any areas. You know, I'll sort of till a few bits. If they turn back to dirt, then fine, whatever. But it's not going to be a huge worry. You know, we're going to miss pieces. We're going to miss places. That's okay. I'm fine with that. There we go. So this'll teach you to go back on a deal, fool. Take my seeds and run, will you? Well, now I'm going to force you to have them. Eat 'em up. Eat 'em up. This probably would be faster if I did put a sort of at least a water source nearby, but that's destruction of property, really. And also that would take longer to would take more time to do. When I say it would be quicker, I mean the crops would take less time to grow, but it would just take longer to do because they'll need to dig out spaces for the water and things like that. So anyway, I'm going to get to what I was supposed to do now, which was just shut up and do this and then let the speeded up stuff do everything else. So I will see you when we are done.
Build it once again. Turns to grey, we'll calmly walk away from the fray. When structure falls and all else fails, we will build it once again. We can climb high, higher than before, or we could stand by while it burns to the floor, though we cannot fly. We will build and the wounds will mend as we build it once again.
I'm feeling kind of generous. I thought to myself, well, we can probably put a few seeds in his farm. You know, maybe not many, just a few, just to kind of go, you know, hey, we're trying to do you a favor here, giving you loads of seeds, loads of wheat for you. You know, feel free to use them. So I think we can put some in the farm. And no, I'm not just looking for an excuse to get rid of all these. Ooh, dearie me. This is what happens when you don't pay your debts, ladies and gentlemen. People come to you and Normally they take things, but on this occasion we are giving we're giving too much of things, to be brutally honest. But that's what happens, you know, you don't always have control over it. You just kind of have to take it on the chin and go, oh well. Still, I think we're probably nearly done now, maybe. These are the last few seeds I've got in my inventory. Ender chest is still a different story altogether, but we shall see. The rain's making this a lot easier as well, because it's doing a decent job of hydrating the land as it's raining. I haven't got so many patches of land turning back to dirt, which, although I said wasn't a problem, it looks like we're probably going to have to sort of fill in any gaps as well anyway. So there we are. Let's put a bunch on these. Oh look, one of these has been turned to dirt. Let's do him a favour. There we are. It's probably the one bit of good that we've done at this house, and then the rest of these we're just going to plant all higgledy-piggledy all over the place, just so that, you know, we're a little bit helpful, but not really. Because that's the point of pranks. It's all good fun, but not really helpful. And of course, you know, it's a great way of getting resources as well if you get pranked, because, you know, everything that's used in the prank is then yours. So that's pretty good. We're now out of seeds, so I'm going to go and get into the ender chest and get some more. Where did you keep it? It was down here, wasn't it? I still have another diamond hoe to go through. I think I overcompensated just a tad. But hey ho, never mind. Should we get let's get as many of these as we can. What's on those? Protection 3. Okay, whatever. Wonderful. So I think I'm gonna cut the video now, and excuse me, and I'll see you when we're done, because I think we've probably got enough footage of me planting seeds, and you know what planting seeds is like anyway. So I shall see you once we are done. Oh, there's another bit of land over there as well that I could make nice for him. Boop. There we go. Ha ha. Never let it be said that I am not a good Samaritan. Just not all of the time. And here we are. Job done. And I actually think it has quite a sort of odd beauty about it. I think it looks quite cool. As you can see, I've still got loads of seeds left, but I think we're done here. Don't want to go too overboard, you know. I'm reckoning we got a villager in here. Would I be right in assuming that? Let's investigate. Oh, hey, there you are. What are you doing? Ooh, expensive. Get out of here. So, yes, I don't want to go too nuts, you know. But I think we're pretty much there. So that only remains for me to thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope Morgan enjoys his gift. Although I also hope that he remembers to pay up next time. If you have enjoyed the video, then do feel free to leave a thumbs up and a comment and let me know what you thought. And of course, if you really enjoyed it, then make sure you whack that subscribe button. I am going to go AFK here now for quite some time to allow all of these to grow. But until the next time, thank you for watching. I love you. Bye.
We will build it once again.